God wants to be a major part of our finances. Much of life revolves around the use of money. Fortunately, God has given us the Bible as his blueprint of living. Money is to be a resource. It is not our source.
That's right.
God is our source. In Isaiah 48:17, it reads, "This is what the Lord, your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, says. I am your God, who teaches you to prosper and benefit, who leads you in the way that you should go." That was from the Amplified Version. There are 2,350 verses in the Bible related to money. Why is this so important? Because God knows that our attitude towards money indicates where our heart is with God. How we handle money impacts our fellowship with the Lord. He knew this would be a challenge for us. That is why he shows us in his word the best way of handling money: in earning, in saving, in giving, and in investing. He wants to show us the smartest way to handle money. True discipleship includes growing and mature in our resources. We should be growing in our giving as well. We are to be faithful managers of what God has given us. Tithing was created for our benefits to teach us to be unselfish.
Right.
Tithing teaches the heart, touches the heart of God. It releases God's blessings over your life in different ways, even generations to come. In Numbers 6, verse 24 through 26, this is what they call the priest's prayer, where God had told Moses to give it to Aaron and his sons to pass to pray over Israel. But now, we can go, because of Jesus, we can go to God ourselves. Right. So in verse 24, it reads, and I want you to pay attention that in all these verses, what sticks out. You see that the Lord is in each verse.
Right.
You also, this one doesn't have, it says you is in these verses 6 times. So when I read this, it says the Lord bless you and keep you. That means the Lord wants to give us divine blessing and protection in our finances. Verse 25, it reads, the Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord wants to be pleased with what we do with our finances and show us unmerited favor in our finances. 26, the Lord turns his face towards you and gives you peace. The Lord wants to approve the way we handle our finances, and the Lord wants his peace flowing in our hearts and mind concerning our finances. God cares about what we do with our money, and we should rely on God's promises. Yeah. In 1 Corinthians 29:12, it reads, both riches and honor comes from you, and you reign over all. In your hand is power and might. In your hand it is to make great and to give strength to all. This is where David is confessing here that all the riches and honor he enjoyed came from God's generosity. God had to give it first. So not only the ability to give, but willing to give is a gift from God. So when we acknowledge God's ownership, every spending decision becomes a spiritual decision.
That's right. Amen.
No longer will I ask, God, what do you want me to do with my money? Instead, I say, God, what do you want me to do with your money? When we have this perspective, we become prayerful on how to handle his money according to his wishes.
Right.
Then our spending and saving decisions become equally spiritually as our giving decision. Thank you. Make all checks out to FCC, and they'll